This is the Red Sox POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Boston Red Sox, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Well, the Red Sox going to the ninth inning Saturday night in Tampa, Florida, tied up with the Rays, but they score 3 runs, pick up the victory, and with the win Saturday night, the Sox have taken the first 2 games of the series and will have an opportunity for a series sweep Sunday night against Tampa Bay. Thank you, Kyle Harrison. Thank you, Trevor Story. And thank you, Tampa Bay Rays defense. They were UGLY ugly with Junior Caminero. He might be hitting the ball out of the ballpark this season, but 2 errors, including a costly one in the 9th inning. With that, we welcome you into our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast. I'm Steve Lennox, longtime play-by-play announcer, calling over 1,000 games in the minors. Spent one glorious Saturday night in the show calling Padres and Dodgers from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles on ESPN Radio's national broadcast. Ellisburg, to this day, still one of my favorite all-time Red Sox players. We are providing reaction to every Red Sox game on the Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel. Our Locked On Red Sox postcast also available on the Locked On Red Sox podcast feed and is free and available wherever you download your podcasts. We are presented by 5 Hour Energy. Enough with boring, flavorless caffeine. Time to give your caffeine a flavor upgrade with 5 Hour Energy shots. Go to 5hourenergy.com or Amazon today. Yes, right here, we let you know that we want to hear from you. Our first-timers, our everydayers, yes, our Royal Rooters, with us on the Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel. Hit that comment button and join the Red Sox conversation.
This is what you'll be talking about.
Well, 9th inning. Cedar Rafaela, again, second straight night, hard contact, reaching second base on an E5. Duran didn't move the runner along. Shame on you, Jaron Duran. Trevor Story, though, coming through, the RBI man. 95th RBI in the season for Story. RBI base hit. That put the Sox up by a run. And then Bregman with a base hit. Masa Yoshida with an RBI single. Hamilton came in. Pinch ran number of the night. Red Sox, 4 stolen bases. Hamilton, a steal of second after coming in as a pinch runner. And then that third run coming across. Romy Gonzalez. You want to talk about 5 Hour Energy? Nesson referenced, Lou Merlone referenced it, and was all over it. Romy Gonzalez, sac fly and a run batted in. Who scored that third run in the 9th inning from third base? Alex Bregman. The speedy Alex Bregman didn't slide, avoided the tag by the catcher Fortis, and that put the Red Sox up 6-3. That turned out to be the final. Aroldis Chapman, scoreless bottom of the 9th inning, just like Whitlock did in the 8th inning. Whitlock credited with the win. Chapman saved number 31, walked the batter with 2 outs. That's okay. These things happen. And Chapman was able to get the final out. Long battle to get the final out with Simpson. I think Simpson in that leadoff spot, hey, the leadoff man with great speed put the ball in play for the Rays. But I think he was 0 for 5 with 5 runners in scoring position. We know what the Guardians have done, right? We know what Cleveland has done, and they just continue to win baseball games. They took not one, but yes, I believe, just confirming to myself, 2 shutout wins against Minnesota. Thank you very much to the Twins from the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. What are you going to do? Guardians are winning baseball games, but the Red Sox have won the first 2 games of this series. They flipped the script. World beaters at Fenway Park for all summer, really, until they weren't. But as they went into a slump at Fenway, that's how well they've played on the road of late as they pick up another road victory. Guess what, folks? The Red Sox are a game over 500 on the road this season as they continue to pick up those wins on the road. I'm scanning through here on the ESPN.com scoreboard, and 9th inning, Seattle leading Houston in Houston 6-4. So we'll see how that one perhaps plays out. But right now for the Red Sox, it's simple. Just keep winning baseball games. You've won this series, and now you have an opportunity for a series sweep. Here's something I'm going to share right now. I'm a little nervous. You've got a rookie on the mound. We'll get into Kyle Harrison here in just a moment. But I'm a little nervous that Connolly Early is starting in the finale against the Rays on Sunday. This is the reason why. Because he's going to be the 3rd straight lefty in this series. You see the ace if you're the Rays on Friday night in Garrett Crochet. You see Kyle Harrison, again, making his first start with the Red Sox this season. Perhaps he could have been in the rotation earlier this year, but hey, he's there now. And he was terrific in his outing. Deserved the victory, didn't get it. We'll touch on that as well. But Connolly Early is going to be the third straight lefty in this series. So they're going to have the right-handed bats in there. Yes, Yandy Diaz comes through in that inning where they tied it up after Harrison left the ballgame. Harrison gave you a quality outing. We'll start there. But I think he probably exceeded a lot of people's expectations. And again, Lou Merloni said it. This was the piece that the Red Sox wanted back. This was the guy they wanted back in the trade when they sent Rafi Devers to San Francisco. A relief outing and a starting role at this point so far for the Red Sox. 6 innings left with the lead. But Wilson charged with 2 runs in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Justin Wilson, you've been sharp, you've been good, you've been reliable. But when you walk Josh Lowe, who isn't doing very well right now, Nathaniel Lowe's brother is not hitting, but he led off the 7th inning with a walk, and you're thinking, okay, he's going to score. Well, walked, stole second, scored on a double by Fortis, and then Slayton came in for Wilson, gave up an RBI single to Yandy Diaz. So Wilson needs to be better, and he probably owes Kyle Harrison, I would say, a dinner. More than a beer, an adult beverage. He owes him a dinner, a good dinner, wherever Kyle Harrison wants to go. Maybe it's Monday in Toronto. That won't be cheap. But Harrison, again, 2 walks in his outing. And in that last inning that he pitched, he showed a lot to me. Diaz had a single. Caminero walked first and second. Then he came back, got low on a pop-up. Mangum struck out, and Morel grounded out. And he left 2 runners stranded, went to the dugout, got the high fives, got the handshakes, and had a great big smile on his face. You've won the first 2 games of this series. Really? This is where I always say it. This is where I say it. I don't say it at the beginning of a series, hey, you got to go to Tampa and sweep all 3. That's exceeding expectations. You got to temper it just a little bit. But now you've won the first 2. Now you have an opportunity for a series sweep, and you've got to get it. So Alex Cora might be quick to the bullpen on Sunday. Who knows? But if Connolly Early goes out there and does what he did over the first 2 starts, both against the Athletics, you're in good shape. But 3 straight left-handers right now, and then you go to Toronto. Off day, as I mentioned, on Monday, Giolito, Bayo, Crochet, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday against the Blue Jays, who absolutely got smacked around by the Kansas City Royals on Friday night. I don't want to scoreboard watch. I'm telling myself that with the Blue Jays, because right now you want one of the wild cards. And really, you're still in place and still in line where you could be the top wild card team. Yankees win over Baltimore. And the Royals do win 2-1. How about that? They put up 20 runs and 27 hits on Friday. They win 2-1 against the Blue Jays on Saturday. They've taken the first 2 games of that series. Maybe now the Blue Jays are coming back to earth just a little bit because they've played terrific baseball, and you tip your cap to them. But right now, the Red Sox, they've taken the first 2 games of this series. 7 games left over the final 8 days of the regular season, and sweep the series. Go to Toronto with the off day, Monday with a series sweep. Put the Rays out of their misery. With Saturday's win, you're now 11-2 on the season. 10-2, but you've won 8 straight against the Rays. Make it 9 in a row. Complete the series sweep on Sunday. That's all. Sounds simple, right? Not going to be easy to do. Not easy to sweep any team, especially on the road. But you've got to take this and love it. The shot in the arm from Kyle Harrison. 6 innings of 1-run baseball. That was terrific to see. That start, absolutely, he's gained our confidence to go out there and start one of the games in the series against the Tigers next weekend. And then you see what happens with him postseason as well. But the RBI man, Trevor Story, the big hit of the game, broke the 3-3 tie in the top of the 9th inning. Love it. Absolutely love it. Nick Sogard's 6-game hit streak, that comes to an end. Red Sox weren't great until the 9th inning with runners in scoring position again. And yes, I don't know if it's going to be in the comments. We're going to get to you, the Royal Rooters, coming up. But the Red Sox in the 2nd inning, got to bring it up. Against Hauser, the starter. Yoshida, a single. Gonzalez, a single. Nate Eaton reaches on an error by the shortstop. Nathaniel Lowe, fly ball to left field, not deep enough to score Yoshida. 1 out, then Narvaez hits into a double play. Bases loaded, nobody out. We've seen that story before, haven't we? I got to throw everything in there, the good, the bad, the ugly. And that was ugly. But it was almost, hey, we've seen this story before. Bases loaded, nobody out. Oh, they only got 1 run. Oh, they didn't score at all. Yeah. Any double play. Locked on Red Sox postcast talking about the Red Sox victory against the Rays at George M. Steinbrenner Field in Tampa, Florida. And 7:35 start time Sunday because the Buccaneers are home against the Jets. That will come Sunday, and then it's off to Toronto. After Sunday, and maybe a series sweep, 6 left, 3 on the road in Toronto, 3 at home against Detroit next weekend. And the Tigers with the Guardians also breathing down their necks as well. The Guardians might overtake the Tigers for first place in the AL Central. They could overtake the Astros as well, or the Red Sox for one of the 3 wildcard spots in the American League. Go figure. Your comments, Royal Rooters. We hear from you next. We'll also have numbers of the night coming up, too. We'll flash a couple more of those. We are presented by Prize Picks. Hey, the daily fantasy app where making the right call can actually pay off. Hey, I don't know if I want to include you in this, but I certainly make decisions, and sometimes I make bad decisions over the course of the day. But you and I both, we make decisions every day. But on Prize Picks, being right means cashing in. With football back, Prize Picks is the simplest and fastest way to get in on the action. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player projections. And with that, you can turn your takes into real prizes all in less than 60 seconds. Start playing with Prize Picks, and you're going to soon learn that it's such a fun way to stay locked in for the entire season. It's quick, it's easy, and will become your favorite way to follow along with the football season. You'll love checking out the projections like Josh Allen for more or less than 270 passing yards, or running back Saquon Barkley for more or less than 1 rushing touchdown. This week's max discounts include Patrick Mahomes. One half, not even a full passing yard, a half passing yard for Patrick Mahomes. Download the Prize Pick apps today. Use code LOCKEDONMLB, $50 in lineups if your first $5 bet, when you play your first $5 bet. That's code LOCKEDONMLB for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 play. Prize Picks, it is good. It is good to be right. Locked On Red Sox postcast is also presented by 5-Hour Energy. Caffeine just got a flavor upgrade. 5-Hour Energy shots delivering tasty caffeine in 17 bold flavors. Each 2-ounce shot packs the caffeine of a premium 12-ounce cup of coffee plus B vitamins and nutrients with 0 sugars and 0 crashes. What you're going to love most is how portable they are. Big taste, tiny shot. You can take it anywhere and get that boost when you need it. You'll love how fast it kicks in, and there's no and they are sugar-free. So you're not going to have to worry about that crash coming later on. Enough with boring, flavorless caffeine. It's time to give your caffeine a flavor upgrade with 5-Hour Energy shots. Get the flavors you love or be bold and try something new. In-store and online at www.5hourenergy.com or Amazon today. Red Sox pick up a terrific win. Again, Kyle Harrison was solid. 6 innings of 1-run baseball. Scoring 3 runs in that 9th inning. Getting that 3rd run across, that was just huge because they needed 2 base runners at that point against Chapman. They got 1 and nothing else. Red Sox did not collect a base hit Saturday. So that ends a streak of at least 1 extra base hit in 35 straight games. That's their 3rd longest this season. Streaks of 35 in a row, 36 in a row, and 45 in a row with an extra base hit. Just the 8th time this season where the Red Sox did not collect a double, triple, or home run in the victory. To your comments we go. Let's do it right now. Locked On Red Sox postcast. Who is our leadoff hitter? Urban Human. Love that 3rd run. Yeah, right? Gonzalez, sac fly. Not very deep, but got Bregman in from 3rd base, and that made it 6-3. And that's just huge. That's just absolutely huge there. Urban Human, thank you very much. Let's go here. Urban Human again. This team is built for small ball. Love to see the team bought into the philosophy. I don't know that. Oh, I love you, buddy. I do. I love small ball. Get a bunt down every once in a while. I don't know that they've bought into it completely, but they're executing better. I think you can certainly say that. Now, in that inning where they had the bases loaded, did not score, you've got to. Fly ball's got to be deep enough. And then Narvaez scuffling at the plate big time. Really is. You got to get him going a little bit. I would imagine, it's a night game on a Sunday. I would think Connor Wong for Connor early on Sunday in the series finale. Brain, here for it. Great win tonight, fellas. Love it. Welcome in. Brain again. We really needed that. Yes, the first two. Such a great game all around. Yes, but this is what the Red Sox do to us, right? You get a little giddy here. You're playing with house money. You got to get the win. You're up 2-0. Get the series sweep. Figure it out. Alex Cora, I think, on Sunday is going to pull out all the moves. You may see Whitlock and Chapman back-to-back days for this series. Do you want them fresh for Toronto? Of course you do. But you sweep this series, you've got 6 to go. And maybe you can go 3-3 in the final 6. Win 2 out of 3 from one of the two, Blue Jays or the Tigers. 3-3 over the final 6. Really, you want 4-2. You want better than 3-3. You want better than 500. See how it plays out. But you've put yourself in a good spot now. The Red Sox don't always play well when things are going well after the fact, right? That opportunity. I think they've had 7 times this season with an opportunity for a series sweep and didn't end up having that happen. Such a key start, so good. I think you're talking about Harrison. Yep. Let's go back to Brain. I love the start by Harrison most of all. Yeah, he came through in a big way. 6 innings, 1 run. That's quality. That's not 6 innings, 3 hits, and 4 walks. No. And in that 6th inning, bear down, first and second, you can pitch to the bottom of the lineup, unless it's Jake Mangum. And by the way, I want to talk about Mangum for a second, because here's another one with the Red Sox. Bases loaded early on, failed to score. How about this one? You're in Florida. You're thinking spring training baseball, right? How about with Whitlock on in the 8th inning, Mangum reaching with another base hit, go figure, but then out 1-3-4-2-6. And Dave O'Brien and Lou Merlone, I think, in the booth, if they had a booth cam, they're probably both like, are you kidding me with that? Narvaez with his helmet on, the catcher got involved, and I think Lou Merlone said it. He got involved in it because you didn't want Whitlock getting involved with it. Again, Mangum was caught, was frustrated, was upset with himself, but it was, and a great job by Whitlock. Didn't commit a balk. Threw it to Nathaniel Lowe, and Lowe, I'll tell you what, if he wasn't a big league pitcher, he'd either be delivering your UPS deliveries at your house or he'd be a monster in slow pitch softball. That guy doesn't run or move very well. And they actually said it in the broadcast, Josh Lowe on base, he actually is the faster of the two. And he can steal a bag here and there. He's done that and has had success. But boy, 1-3-4-2-6 Story finally said, you know what, Mangum, we're finishing it right here. Was able to tag him out as he went to the ground. I chuckled at that one, but really fortunate. You don't want that many throws. You don't want the catcher with the mask on involved between first and second. You don't want a big lumbering guy like Lowe. And Lowe kind of like almost tiptoed towards second, was like, I want to get rid of this hot potato. All right, let's move on. Let's get more comments here. Did we get Scott? Much needed win to state the obvious. Thank you, Scott. That's all right. Sometimes I like to refer to myself as Captain Obvious. Scott again. Harrison, strong outing. Yes, indeed. Who are we going? Buster Mills. It's going to be high anxiety every game from here out. Yeah, and then you got postseason baseball. That's always good for the blood pressure, right? Gary, biggest win of the season. Seriously. That's what Gary's saying. Back of the rotation win, huge win, love it. Yeah, now you got the rookie. And there's less pressure on the rookie, Connolly early for Sunday, because the series not 0-2. The series isn't 1-1, trying to win the rubber game of the 3-game series. You're up 2-0. Go out and do exactly what you did the previous 2 starts against the Athletics. I'm not going to say similar lineups, but to a certain degree they are. And I don't think that's because both are playing in AAA ballparks. They've got guys who can pop the ball out of the ballpark. But they're similar because they're young lineups. Caminero, you kept him in the yard. That was good. Joe, the first-time commenter, routine listener and lover of the game. Love seeing Harrison in his first start. Hope to see more of it. Great seeing consistent quality pitching, unlike the first half. Yeah, in many ways. One more from Joe. I think we're going to wrap up right here. First time, okay, we got you in there again. I think that was the same comment. George White. Chapman threw 25 plus, so not sure he'll be available tomorrow. Yeah, that was a long at bat there in the end. So thank you, George. I will agree with that 100%. Let's get Danny. 23, 78 wins, 24, 81 wins. We may get to 90 wins this year. No matter what happens, this year has been so much more fun than the last couple of years. I've enjoyed it. Danny, we're not even close to being done. I don't think this season for the Red Sox wraps up on Sunday, September 28th. And even if it's a best 2 out of 3 wild card round, it's the playoffs. It's experience for a lot of young players. Wilyer Abreu, are we going to see him in the lineup on Sunday? I really hope so. He's with the team. We'll see how it plays out for Sunday. Joe Boyle, right-hander, gets a start against Connolly Early, the rookie. Boyle was out of the bullpen, I believe, earlier this season for the Rays at Fenway against the Red Sox. As always, we tip our cap to you and appreciate all your help in helping us become the number one place to hang out immediately after every Red Sox game. On board with you Sunday night after the series finale between the Red Sox and Rays from Florida. Hopefully, we are talking about a Red Sox series sweep against the Rays. Locked On Red Sox postcast, Locked On Podcast Network. Locked On Red Sox, your team, your Red Sox, every day.